Hey everybody, welcome back to Over the Counter Outdoors. Here's your little update. If you guys watched the video yesterday, I have no idea what that like green glitching is, and unfortunately I'm really not happy about it because it wasn't in when I was editing, and like it was in when I was editing, but it wasn't in the actual videos and photos when I imported them. And then I edited it, and then I rewatched it before I posted it, and it wasn't in there. So I'm not really sure what that is. So I'm gonna have to find someone that knows a lot more about Adobe Premiere Pro than I do, and discuss it with them. See if I can figure it out. I don't know if it's a format issue, if it's a resolution issue, or I don't know. But we're at Ludington State Park right now. We're walking one of the trails. We're heading, as you can see, Bentley's got a fishing pole back there. I got one in my hand right there. We're gonna head out, do a little bit of fishing. A little bit breezy, so sorry. I apologize for the wind noise if there is any. We're kind of in the woods. I waited till we got into a wooded trail so that way get out of the wind a little bit. But in that video, I said that we were going to be leaving in a couple days, which was the plan, and unfortunately, things change again. So, we had some issues with the clutch, and the clutch is deciding that it's wanting to have the slave cylinder leak onto the friction disc of the clutch itself. So obviously that's not good, and you can't have that. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna need to replace the slave cylinder and the clutch. Well, the clutch I have is a center force high inertia stage 2 clutch, and they're just shy of $1,000. So that's like the full kit, comes with new flywheel and all that stuff. But unfortunately, new throw-up bearing, which is nice. Unfortunately, I was like, well, if I replace that, the transmission has got to come out, and the transfer case has to come out. Well, the transmission has, for years, grinded going into third. And in reverse, if the Jeep wasn't warmed up, I wouldn't have reverse. To the point where, like, it literally just, I wouldn't have reverse until it was warm. So when I would get reverse, every once in a while it would pop out of gear. And then, hi Carl. And once it got to the point where, hi Bubba. Once it got to the point where it was warmed up, it would still pop out of gear. So it got really annoying. And now it's to the point where I was like, well, the transfer case is starting to whine. That means the gear is going out somewhere in there. So unfortunately, I was like, well, stuff's got to come out anyways. I want to make it reliable so that way I know I won't have an issue with any of those parts when we're out on the trail. So, or somewhere randomly in Nebraska, we break down somewhere. So we have a transmission, a transfer case, a new clutch, new slave cylinder, new seals for the transfer case, all new fluid from Torco, all going in to the Jeep. And with that, we have a broken clock spring as well. So the broken clock spring, I'm gonna kind of stand behind a tree over here to hopefully keep the wind out of you. We have a broken clock spring, and that controls all of my controls on my steering wheel, like my radio volume, my cruise control, all that stuff, which I don't have cruise control because I didn't put ABS stuff back on, so I don't have a speedometer. The radio stuff I can control from the actual radio itself, and the cruise, it sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. and the lights are already on the dash, so it didn't really matter to me. So yesterday I ordered a flat PRP steering wheel, a quick disconnect from Genrite Off-Road for the steering wheel, and from PRP the dual push to talk bracket, so I can put a horn, and then when I have my rugged radio stuff set up, I can put that on there. So if we're out on the trail with a bunch of buddies and they're talking through the radios, I can just push it on the steering wheel and I'll be able to talk to everybody. So unfortunately, that's not going to happen for a while because the clutch did ship today. The part from Genrite did ship today as well, and I believe PRP will probably end up shipping tomorrow. But unfortunately, the transmission and transfer case I have to go get. I haven't gotten a call from the place I'm getting it from yet to make sure they have them. The transfer case was on the shelf ready to go, but the transmission they had to pull out of another vehicle. So unfortunately, I am at a standstill right now. I am actually having my local dealership put all this stuff in, so that way all my warranties and stuff will still be good. They can't say, oh, some Joe Schmo from down the street put it in, or some jackwagon put it in that had a little bit too many Kool-Aids that day. So they're gonna do it all. I didn't want to have them do it, but to keep warranty stuff good, I didn't really have much of a choice. So with that being said, we will be delayed a little bit, but our leave date is officially August 13th. We will be heading to Indiana. After Indiana, we will be going through Iowa, and then through Nebraska, and then through Wyoming, I think, and then going up to Montana. After Montana, we head over to Oregon, so we have to go through Idaho, and then we'll be in Oregon for a little bit visiting the missus' brother, and then from Oregon we're gonna head down to Utah, and then Colorado, and then after Colorado I don't really know where we're going. So, but in all of those we're gonna be fishing, so you guys stay tuned for those videos. But it's just but this is just the little update for the day. We will let you guys go, and we're gonna get to fishing. I don't know if you can, it's really bright over there, but there's a lake. It's Lost Lake. Awkward, can't even see it.
It is lost.
Yeah, it is lost, can't even see it. So all right, you guys have a good day.